Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippyGaming. So today we're taking a look at a brand new Terraria 1.4 spoiler. And this spoiler is so good, even Pewdiepie really likes it. But these spoilers have a really cool story behind them and I'm really excited to talk about it. So last night was the third annual Terraria Jingle Jam. This is where me, Ped and Python and this year Mousy get together. We play Terraria, we raise some money for charity through the Yogscast, and this year, like every other year, Relogic were out in full force, giving just a whole bunch of support. This year, they donated $7,069 to the cause, and it was the best thing ever. Not only did they do that, they also helped generate some hype by giving us some new spoilers to talk about. And these spoilers are so good. And I've never had the opportunity to really do this, but here is my live reaction to giving people this spoiler. And that was so cool. All right, you ready for a brand new Terraria 1.4 spoiler? Boy, you know it's good. Right.
Can we get a drum roll, please?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam!
You can now pet animals in Terraria. So as you can see, I was pretty excited. I knew that this would blow up the internet. So yeah, you can now pet dogs and cats in Terraria. So that was the first spoiler. And the funny thing about it is that once it was shown, cenx was like, oh, that's the wrong one. So we got a second spoiler to look at. So before we move on to the second one, let's break down this first clip. Let's zoom it in. Let's look at it a little bit closer. So as you can see in the GIF, both of these animals have names and they also have a health bar, leading a lot of people to assume that dogs might be able to perish in Terraria. That would be unfortunate, and it would be a little bit different from how pets have worked in the past. As many of you know, you can have a wide range of pets in Terraria. You essentially find an item that spawns them, you click on them, you put them in your inventory, and then you have that pet follow you around. I think these are going to work a little bit differently. Now, this might be the reason why we got sent the wrong clip, or it might be how it's actually going to work in 1.4. But I feel like these pets are going to work like NPCs in Terraria. The interactions that you do with them look like an NPC. It has a name and it also has that health bar. And I feel like under the right criteria, a pet might move in, it might be random, it could have a randomly generated name, and then that's your pet for the rest of your adventure. Or there'll be some kind of interaction that will spawn the NPC, but you'll have a little bit of options in its customization. Maybe you can select the breed and select the name. But going off what I've seen, Sparky is a reference to Red and cenx's dog that unfortunately passed away. There's a painting in Terraria about that already. And I wonder if this is just like any other NPC where the names all have some kind of random or special meaning. For example, James the Clothier, that's a little bit special. But like I said, it could also just be like completely random, or you get to name them. We're not quite sure yet. So in this second clip, we get to see 2 more people petting away at a cat. But why this is so interesting is because we got some confirmation on the brand new developer set that's coming in 1.4. Now, we have spoken about this particular set in the past. It's the one on the right. And I theorized that it would probably be Ghost Stars. So we got some confirmation in the stream yesterday that it is in fact Ghost Star's new developer set. So that's great. It's great to get a new dev set. I hope that there are a couple more as well. But then again, have we already got a developer set for every developer now? I have no idea. It's kind of hard to keep track with Relogic, to be honest. So the responses to both of these clips was amazing. So first off, Can You Pet the Dog, which is a viral Twitter account. They tweeted it out and created like a whole bunch of buzz and even linked out to the live stream as we were live, which was amazing. They didn't have to go that far and I really appreciate it. And then the man himself, Pewdiepie, Felix, jumped in and said that it's $1 billion update. And I have to say, this was like the highlight of my night. For anybody that knows me, if you've seen my channel before, you will know I'm very obviously a big fan of PewDiePie. And this was amazing. The fact that Pewds reacted to a little clip I was in, I loved it. And I hope that he enjoys 1.4. Although, I will say, Felix, you are lacking, right? Get some more Terraria videos up. I know you've streamed it. Get them chopped up. Get them on the channel. I want to see what happens. So in total, we ended up raising over $30,000, which is by far the highest amount we've ever raised in any of these Terraria slots before. And it was just mind-blowing. It was so cool, and it was one of the best things I've ever been a part of. A huge thank you to Yogscast for inviting me down, and also to Relogic for being so generous. And finally, a big, massive thank you to all of my audience and subscribers who showed up to the event and gave their money. It's so greatly appreciated. When I was there, I was like looking over at the chat, and it was filled with you. It was absolutely filled with you. Like, the turnout was incredible. And I was so grateful. Like, this kept me going for the 6 hours, because it's kind of, you know, it's draining a little bit. I was dead after it. So I imagine this will probably be the final 1.4 spoiler of 2019. As many of you know, it was delayed until 2020. So I'll see you guys next year for a whole bunch of new spoilers. And finally, we're going to be playing the update. It's going to be a great year, 2020. This was an amazing event to end the year. This doesn't mean the end of all videos here on ChippyGaming for the rest of the year, just the news ones. I actually have part 2 of our adventure map going up tomorrow. So guys, thank you so much. If you are new, maybe consider clicking the subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.